Ah, the beautiful sunrise. Well, maybe not really, but welcome to Diamond.Standard.Gaming, and today I'm going to be showing you around my survival world that I've been playing. So where I am right now is at the foot of my steps into my going into my house, and what you see on the other side of the river here, that's actually where I started the game, on that side, up to the right, I think a little bit. And then as I explored a little bit, I found that village over there. Yeah, I think I started all the way up there. And then as I explored a little bit, I found the village. And then just looking across the river from the village, I saw this nice like little peninsula type thing coming, between two rivers. And it just looked like a really nice place to go ahead and build my house. There was a little bit of a cleared area and then a whole lot of forest. So I pretty much had all the materials, to get started. I had sand for the windows. I had a little bit of stone. I had tons of trees. So what I did when I was building this, I put some of these supports in here to kind of give it some, interesting architectural aspects to look at. And this big flat area you see that I'm walking on here, kind of like my yard. This was not all flat like this. This was like pretty much like a hill coming up to the house. And later on, and I'll show you in a little bit, I ended up building a wall with a big wall around just to keep me safe from the zombies and stuff and other monsters that would spawn. And then you can see right here, I added some shutters to the window, and I think it looks really good. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm probably going to go ahead and put it on all the other windows as well. I just haven't got around to that quite yet. You can see I've been playing for about 65 days so far in this world. Alright, and then this brings us to the inside of the house. Alright, so these three furnaces here is what I basically cooked all my stone in. This obsidian block and birch block were just placed by accident. I never had a chance to break them. And then you can see there I have my crafting table and my stone saw. And I got these two chests down here. This wall to the left here was just built recently, maybe within the last 10 game days. These sort of chests were just kind of sitting here in the middle of this big open floor, and that's where I was just kind of throwing all my stuff. You can see there's really no organization to them right now. And I do have a couple more chests upstairs on the second floor, and I really haven't had a chance to organize any of it yet. So this wall here, I think, is deep slate tile or something like that it's called, and that leads into my bedroom here. I put these pressure plates in here, that way like when I walk in I don't have to worry about closing the door behind me, and also when I walk out I could just walk out real quick and then not have to worry about closing the doors or anything like that, or opening them. And in here I just got 3 beds, and you see I threw some torches. Pretty plain. I've been busy, so I haven't really had time to add any furniture or to really make it look nice. This is a second room on the first floor there, and again just an empty room. I'm not sure what I'll put in here. Maybe I'll put some kind of automated farm, or maybe I'll move I don't know, the furnaces back here, or maybe I'll put a bunch of storage chests back here. But down this little stairway here, it just leads back to my back door to my house here. And there you can see the wall. So before there was actually dirt pretty much going up to level to the house, to the bottom of the house, so you can actually jump right up there. And then at some point I built this wall in here just to give me protection, because the zombies were attacking me as I tried to come in and out of my house, so I wanted to make it a little bit safer. And now up on that platform I was showing you, it's pretty safe right around the perimeter of my house. Here's my cow farm that I started not too long ago. So I have an enchanting table, and I'll show you that in a minute. But to power up your enchanting table, you need to build bookshelves and stuff. So I needed leather. So that's when I started my cow farm here. And then kind of back to the right, like directly behind these cows, way back in the woods there, I have a sugarcane farm, and I have a whole bunch of sugarcane growing back there. And that'll help me make the books too, and the bookshelves. I really only built one so far. I haven't had time to build more bookshelves yet. Alright, and let's go ahead upstairs. So you can see on my second floor here, again, it's pretty much the big open space. I didn't really have time to subdivide it yet, and I got a bunch of chests. This is kind of like my expensive chest with redstone and diamond and lapis lazuli. This is like probably the only chest that really has any organization, and all the other chests just have a ton of random things in it. I guess this chest here was going to be my dirt and sand chest, but even that started to get a little bit messed up. So yeah, here's my enchanting table, and you can see I got my single bookshelf right there. Now I'll probably end up moving that somewhere. Like once I subdivide this room, I'll probably put it in one of the rooms. Like I was going to maybe put a room back in this corner, kind of similar to downstairs. Just put 4 different rooms. Maybe I put the enchanting table right here in the middle of this back room. But for now, it's good. I don't really need any more. It's good enough for right now. And let me know if you have any ideas of how you would like me to subdivide this, and on a future build or as I play, I can definitely add your ideas in. This is my little balcony as I come out here, and you can see I didn't quite extend the roof far enough. So the roof actually has to extend out one more, and I will get around to fixing that, but I just haven't gotten to it yet. And you can see somewhere over there is where I started, and there's the village. And that sandbar up there, the big one, that's where my sugarcane farm is. Right up there to the left. You can't really see the sugarcane, I guess it's too far, so it doesn't actually render. Alright, and then I'll go ahead and I will take you up to the roof. So you can see I still have to put a door on this side, and then here you can see the door is actually misplaced. I wanted to actually put it up on top of the stairs, like right here, but it wouldn't let me, I don't think. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to figure out how to kind of restructure this to allow me to put a door on the top. I don't know if I'll like bump out this brick wall a little bit here and then put a door there, or what I'll do, but that'll be something I'll be fixing shortly. And then here you can see the nice view I have off my rooftop. And you can see my cows that I showed you earlier. And yeah, pretty much all the way around, for the most part, was pretty thick forest. Kind of like the forest you see back there, kind of back in that distance. And just from really building, the floor and the roof of this house, I needed to basically chop down the majority of that woods, which is actually a little better because it'll be a little safer from zombies and stuff, because they won't be spawning. And when daytime comes, if they do spawn, they'll burn up in the sun instead of being able to hide under the trees. So in the day, it's really safe right around my house. And this is kind of a view out the back of my house. Alright, and then let me go ahead and take you downstairs and outside of my house here. Okay, and then as you come down my stairs here, you'll see this little hole I started to dig here. So this was my first attempt. I was going to build an underwater tunnel going directly over to the village. But if I dig one more block, it basically floods, and there's like, just a giant underground lake, whatever. So I abandoned that project right there, or at least I abandoned that try of that project. And then here I made this little tunnel because I had this nice like shoreline here, and it was a nice 90-degree angle. And I didn't want to build out that way, and I didn't want to walk across my crops. So I basically dug this tunnel through my stone wall here. And you can see the dirt here on the left, and on the ceiling I will probably eventually replace with stone bricks as well. But again, I just haven't gotten to that yet. And then here is my farm that I have so far. And right now I have potatoes and wheat. So I do really like potatoes. They're really pretty good. I think they heal about 2.5 or fill up 2.5 bars of health. And like what, you know, with the amount I have here is really more than enough. That's more than enough for me to go on a, you know, an adventure somewhere and survive. I think I get almost 100 potatoes and still have enough to replant them all from that farm right there. And then wheat I keep, you know, I was feeding my cows in the back, so I didn't need to grow a little bit of wheat. And you can see how high the wall is on this side, and they're, you know, it wasn't level like this. The dirt actually went all the way up the top of the hill, and I was able to actually walk up the top of that hill. And if you saw that cobblestone right back there, that was my second attempt at building a tunnel. And then right here is my third attempt, and this one finally succeeded. So I built a tunnel going under the water here and then back up, and I actually put stairs and everything into it. And I built a little pathway over here going through this tunnel, and then over here, and then down the stairs, and then right into the village. And that way it gives me easy access if, you know, I need to, you know, maybe trade with the villagers, or maybe there's some monster attacking me that, you know, I need help beating. I could come over and, you know, see if the iron golem is available, and he'll help me attack the monsters. Or, you know, maybe if I just get lonely, I can always come over and hang out with some villagers. And then I'm going to show you one last thing that I did here. So right up here on this side of the stairs, that's the stairs that I just came over from my underground tunnel. Right over here, this is where I did all my mining from. Let me take care of these zombies real quick. I don't have any armor on, so hopefully I can kill him here. Alright. Alright, took care of him. So yeah, this whole area was really, you know, level with the ground up there. So I dug all this out. I dug all this stone out, and originally that's all I really needed because I was building like the stone bricks for my house. So I dug them all out, and then when I decided I wanted to get some other materials like deep slate, cobblestone, I started to dig this path down. And then you can see these little like openings here on each side. You know, as I was going down, digging down, I was finding different resources, maybe coal or maybe some iron, and I would stop and basically just dig it out while I found it. And there's another little space. Maybe there's some copper too I dug out. There's a couple more little spaces. And then I finally got down to here, and this is where I was really starting to, you know, need the, like for my tiles in front of my house and the stairs, I was using the cobblestone deep slate. So I really started digging a big room out here. Back here I found some diamonds, I think, back in this area. And then I actually heard some zombies, and I was also at one point came back and I was trying to find like a cavern or wherever they were at, but I never was able to find them. I kind of gave up. I dug that far, and then it doesn't seem like it's leading me anywhere. So that's when I came back here to my stairs, and I went down a little further. Now I dug these stairs all the way down to, I think, -60, all the way down to bedrock. But basically I blocked it off right here, because once I dug this little path here to the right, I found the cavern. And it took me a little bit too. At first, you can see these like stone gravel on each side there. And you'll see up here there's gravel right there. So those were pathways that I dug trying to find like this cavern. So I dug pathways there and there. And you can see I dug that back down here. And I couldn't really find, you know, where the cavern was. So I finally came back in this way. And then up here to the right, I finally found this little opening here to this cavern. And I came into this cavern, and I thought it was really cool looking. It was a really nice size. You know, there's times I was in really tiny caverns that, you know, there was like pretty much nothing, just a little room. And there was other times I was in a giant cavern the one time that was so big I never even finished exploring it. It was so big. It kind of got boring. It was just so open and so big. So this is really neat. It had really neat features like with the lava fall and the waterfall. And then there was a monster spawner up across the side somewhere there. So I really like this. and it has a lot of resources that I need in here. So, but I did explore this whole area and threw a bunch of torches down. But that's pretty much the tour of my survival world so far. So let me know what you think in the comments, and until next time, have a great day.